how's it going? Retro Dave back with another video, hope all is well. I've got 7 box complete Super Nintendo games to show you. 6 of them are NTSC US, 1 is PAL, 2 of them are loose cart upgrades, 1 of them is a box upgrade, the other 4 are new additions, and 2 of those, the final 2, are big hitters. So happy to have those, but again I'll show you all in detail in a moment. So just to give you an update, as it stands, I've now got all the US SNES games that I want on the shelf. The US SNES set is done, as is the PAL, but there's one PAL game that I'm keeping to one side, which I will show you in a separate video because it is my final PAL SNES game and it deserves its whole video on its own. So you shall see that in due course. So as it stands right now, as of recording this video, I have got all the Super Nintendo games that I want. My bookcase with the allocated spaces for the US and PAL is full. I'm happy with what I've got. No more loose carts. All my games are box complete, with the exception of, there's a caveat to that, with the exception of 2 games, and that's Aero Fighters and Final Fight 3, which are in universal game cases. Other than that, everything else is box complete with manuals, everything. So as you may or may not know, I have been upgrading my loose games to box complete. That is NES and Super NES, and we'll be working on other systems, you know, in kind of like a pecking order. But the NES and SNES were my priority, and the Super Nintendo has been finished first. So there you go, that's an update for you in a nutshell. So we'll start off with the only PAL game in this video, and this is surprisingly really difficult to find box complete in decent condition, and that is Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament. I'm not sure if you can see that okay. Again, in absolutely lovely condition. This edge is a little bit sun faded to the rest, but I'm not too bothered about that. Other than that, it's absolutely really lovely condition. It's even got the there's like, I'll show you, be easier to show you, won't it? I thought it's really cool. So it's got the instructions, everything else in there, but it's got the an invite. So this is old school multiplayer right there. So you put your name, Joe Blogs, invites, you know, Fred Smith, to a Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament. Games from at, or you put your address, time, date, please telephone and say you'll come. I mean, how cool is that? That is like a proper throwback. Old school multiplayer invite, couch co-op. I thought that was really smart that was included. Again, because nowadays there's nothing like that, is it? But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. So that is the only PAL game in this video. So that is in and away. Again, so that was a loose cart upgrade. I had the loose cart some time ago, sold it off a few months back, and now I've got it box complete. So that is Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament. Okay, next loose cart upgrade, NTSC US this one, and that is Super Mario AllStars. You can see that in shot. Super Mario AllStars box complete. I got this for a really good price. I did import this from the States. Surprisingly expensive for the game that it is. This actually was £35, and I was going to buy it now, so I managed to grab it really quickly. It's got a little bit of edge wear there. Again, I can live with that. For say, it normally sells for probably twice, if not 3 times that amount, for a real nice copy of this. And this has got everything in it. It's fully complete. Manual, precautions leaflet, dust cover, and the cartridge is absolutely mint. No damage, no label whatsoever. Poster, everything. So for 35 quid, 37 quid I think it was, plus shipping obviously. So Mario AllStars, really happy to get that. Next up is a box upgrade. So I already had this game. I've had it for a little while now, and it was complete, but the box is the worst condition US SNES box that I owned. So I'm really happy to upgrade this one. Again, quite hard to get a decent one box complete. And that is Top Gear. You can see that in shot. Really good soundtrack on this game. Again, this has got some light creasing and wear on it again, but it's hard to grab. And that is again fully complete with everything. I think this has got It's got a poster in it as well. Can't think now. Now it's got all the leaflets, everything. I'm thinking, has it got a poster? I know it's fully complete. Yeah, this has even got the poster, which I've never seen advertised before. One of these, absolutely everything in it. Happy to grab Top Gear again. Try it out if you can. Soundtrack in this game is really good. Just awesome 90s kind of dance, kind of upbeat racing music. Okay, next up, really cheap game, but I like the NES game of this. A lot of nostalgia for the NES game. So this is the Super Off-Road. Is it the Barger? This is kind of the Super Off-Road for the SNES is basically almost like a remake of the NES version, the classic arcade style. Whereas this one is more of a third-person, you know, driving racing game. I'll show you the screenshots. I won't be able to see that or not. I can't quite see how that's going to line up on the screen. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Same as before. You level up your truck. You've got to collect, you know, the power-ups and the money and get to the finish line and not kill the pedestrians or the innocents on like quad bikes and stuff. So cool little game. Again, this is in really nice nick, and again this was like a tenner, so it's really cheap. So really happy to grab that. So 3 more games. Again, not owned these before. Again, these are all in really lovely condition. This next one's a shoot 'em up. I've got the first 2 on the NES, and this is the 3rd one in the series, and that is Gradius III. Really like this game. It gets hard pretty quick. I think it's the 3rd level, and that's as far as I can get. But yeah, really good game. Really nice condition. As you can see, awesome game. Awesome. Konami at its best yet again. Yeah, really good. Again, this was imported from the States. Fully complete, everything in there. So yeah, really happy to add that one into the collection. Okay, next 2. So the next one is an action RPG. Plays similar to Zelda 2 on the NES. You've got like an overworld map, which is in first-person view, which is quite unusual for obviously a SNES RPG to do that. So you kind of walk through. I'm not sure if you remember, those of you that have played the original theme park on the PS1. Been a long time since I've done or played it, but I'm sure there's a is it the first theme park or theme park world? There's one where you can walk around the park, and it's kind of that really like awkward polygon looking walk around the path. So the map part of this game is just like that, how you walk through and get to the next areas on the map. And then when you go into an area, it goes into like a proper side-scrolling, like hack and slash kind of type of game. Again, a bit like Zelda 2 on the NES. So if you haven't worked out what it is yet, it's the uncommon SNES RPG, and that is Dragon View. I think I've got to the second. I've got onto this second or third. I've unlocked the second or third town. So you've got an overworld map, and there's obviously several, or numerous villages, towns, and I think I'm on the second or third one so far. I haven't put a great deal of time into it, maybe about an hour or 2, but yeah, really good game. Really like it. It's quite hard. It's quite hard to get used to because the battles aren't as say random. If you walk on the overworld, you've got like little clouds of like mist, so you don't actually see the enemies on the overworld map. They're almost like a fuzzy cloud, and if you walk into it or they come to you, then obviously you go into the battle screen. You can avoid them if you move out of the way, but sometimes you get like a couple that will come towards you. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a decent little game, and one I'll definitely be sticking more time into, but again, I'm only about an hour into it. So worth checking out, guys. I suggest then trying it out on the emulator first if you're unsure. So that is Dragon View. Really enjoyed that game. Happy to get that. So the final game, the final one for this video, and the final US SNES game in the collection is one that I've wanted for some time. Not owned it before, and again had to import this, and it is the mighty King of Dragons, quality Capcom, side-scrolling, beat 'em up, slash 'em up, but it just, yeah, it plays really well, and I've played it on easy. I say played it through, I've got to the final boss twice using the elf. You can select all different characters, there's like warriors with axes and different weapons, and I used the elf because he's got the bow and arrow, and obviously you don't have to get too close to use your attack. You can shoot from a bit of a distance and kind of strategically move around, and I've managed to get to the final boss, and I've got his energy bar down to relieve two or three bars left that died both times. So not quite finished it on easy yet, but I will do it. So this again is in really nice condition, got a little tiny bit of wear on it, some minor creasing here and on here and at the top. Again, it's minor. I'm happy with it either way. So that's King of Dragons, classic game. The soundtrack on this, I love the soundtrack, it's really good. But for now, guys, that is it. That is all 7 games. I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep your eyes out for the final SNES video unboxing. I'll show you that. That is going to be a live unboxing video, and you'll see that pop up in the next week or two. So yeah, stay tuned for that. For now, take it easy. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon for another video. See you in a bit.